G'day team, Petey checking in with another unboxing. This time we've got a pretty exciting one, and I haven't been able to see too many reviews on this one because I believe it's pretty new. I've never had a proper digital audio player. I've had the Hiby M300, which has gone missing, so I thought I'd treat myself and replace it. All the stuff in the box. Thanks to the guys from Mini Disc here in Australia. I reckon drop Wing an email. He's been an absolute gentleman, good for advice. I initially bought the Hiby R3 II, whatever it is, but I didn't realise it was non-Android. So for me, I don't have music stored. It's always streamed from Tidal or whatever, so it was no good. So I sent it back. He recommended the R4. Well, I don't know, I looked at the R4, then I went to this one, it's a bit newer, and I don't know, they're all a bit big, I reckon, but he reckoned this one should shit it in with these Hi-Fi Man headphones. So bubble wrap. And we got another plastic bag. Righto, then we got the actual unit itself. So it's like this nice smooth cardboard. It's got your DX180 written on there with it's got like a rainbowy hologrammy kind of writing, which looks kind of cool. It's your product number. I think this is the big memory one. 4 gigs, 128, something like this. I don't know. I think so. Right. This is sliding down. Made in China. Very good. I see a nice cover sleeve, cardboard. Okay, then we've got a box in a box. This one here feels like it's more of like a matte finish with the texture. It's got that embossed into it. I don't know, that must be like the iBasso logo maybe. Never had any of their stuff, but a couple of reviewers reckon it looks pretty good. Bloom Audio and that Yuri bloke, both looks like they were they're experts. I'm not. So let's have a look. It looks like that's a, yep, magnetic swing tab. So swing that open, and then yeah, wow, that's your item there. Yeah, so that looks pretty sweet. What do we got here? So it's all cardboard. That's a red cardboard. Then you got like this envelopey thing here. Pulls open. Get some books in there. Yep, that's about it for in there. What do you get? Warranty card. Amazing. Very good. Some book. Excellent. It's all your buttons. Quick start, turn it on. And then quick start in China. Very good. Wow. So then we got the actual unit. So it's sitting in like, wow, it's a very dense hard foam. It's got DX180 written in there, then a ribbon. I assume to pull it up. So it's recessed and seated in there. So let's give that ribbon a go. So you pull that up, it lifts out. So that's like medium density foam. And the unit pulls out shit. That's pretty chunky, it's pretty heavy. So you can, I guess, just palm that. So it's kind of like the size of a mobile phone. I'd say that's a little bit shorter than an S24 Ultra. I think this mentions 123 mils by 73 by 16, something like that, but it is thicker than a phone. I've never seen the DX170, but I did like the look of it, rounded off more like a Note 10. But yeah, that's cool. So what else do you get? It's got like an inlay thing, bit of cardboard, iBasso embossed into it, very good. Another recess packet. So what are we getting this? So this one here is just like that plasticky, kind of like stretchy, plasticky, textured material. And it is stuck down. It's pretty sticky. So we get, wow, so USB cable, that is really thick gauge cable. Wow, that feels metal. That's definitely cold to the touch. That's USB-A side. That's the blue, so it must be USB 3. It's got some cable management Velcro, very good. It's nice to see all these guys are giving all these nice little touches. That once again is finished in like a metal again. Sorry, that is the same one. USB-C, and that feels metal too. It's like silvery, kind of shadowy chrome kind of finish. It looks like it's anodized. It feels like good quality. It's got the step down. It's where the cable comes in. That is a hard plastic, so not stretchy, and that's a really thick cable. It feels very weighty and good quality. Very good, because these things are bloody expensive. I think it's only entry level for audiophile people, which I'm not. I've got some screen protectors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 screen protectors for one screen. That's amazing. They're all polycarbonate plastic. I'm not real precious with this stuff. And then you get this outer bumper cover that would be like in the TPU. It's clear. It's pretty cool. It's all purpose, made to fit. So that feels pretty good quality. So anyway, it's got a cover if you like that stuff. Very good. Now the actual unit. Wow. So it's got this sticker on it, screen protector sticker. So this one is 4 gig RAM, 128 gig ROM, 5-inch sharp screen, iBasso audio. Very good. Let's have a look at that then. I'm going to stick that. Maybe on the bottom of that. There we go. Always like to keep these things. So it peels off pretty easy. Stick it down there just in case I need it. Righto, so the screen, it's definitely heavy. Glass screen. So it's like a matte finish. It's aluminium, I believe. Aluminum. America. So these are definitely squared off edges. That corner's like sharp style. So you can see the profile of that. Kicks out, kicks back in. Flat edges on the top. So micro SD slot, USB-C port. Shit, that thing there hangs out like a fucking dick on a bee. That's could catch something. I don't know about that. It's got the volume or selector wheel. That's knurled. Feels nice. You can definitely hear that graduation click. And you can feel it. It's clicky. It doesn't, I don't think that protrudes to the bottom. Past that edge, let's have a look for a flat surface. So it just clears the flat, that rotary dial. Oof, there's not much in that. Okay, so that's that side. More buttons. They're pretty clicky. I'm yet to figure out what they all do. So that is like a brushed fascia. It's like a brushed steel aluminium look on that side, whereas that side there's matte, like a cast kind of matte aluminium. Whether it's built or not, don't know. Catches the light nice, definitely looks premium. High res audio sticker in gold just slapped on there, so I'm sure I'll rip that off. You can see that profile there. And then it's got that cool edge, and that's in the matte finish. And then it goes across to this machined one. There's your connectors there. I believe that's 4.4 balanced, and then that's your 3.5 single post, I think you call it. So be keen as to give these a go on these hi-fi man. So this in the Mojo2 is 3.5. These are the TripOIN Grand VR cables or something. I find these are really good for $100. They sit really nice. It's like a shoelace, no tangly. It's not like a whippersnipper cord fighting you. So that's a 3.5. That's nice solid confirm in there. That's good. Yep, that's nice. And then I've also got another one of these TripOIN with 3.5 terminating to go for the hi-fi man as well. So this one here is a 4.4 for your balance. So let's try that one. Maybe it's not. That doesn't feel great. Maybe I've got something wrong there. Oh no, there it goes. Might be this type of cable there. Don't know, that pin, because it doesn't have as much of a click as the 3.5. It's got it, and it is in there, but it definitely doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like 3.5. That's for sure. That sounds super nice, so it's fine hearing that, but this one, okay, well, I'll give it a go. I'm not too sure if that's the cable or me, but I had no issues with that 4.5 with an iFiGOblu. Yeah, so that's it, and there's the back of it. You can take this back fascia panel off to change the battery. I don't know if the rate of tech changing, I don't know if you'd really have it for that long before you're flicking it off and getting a better one. Hopefully they make these a bit smaller. Would be nice, especially if that iFiGOblu can drive those bloody hi-fi men. Bloody impressed with that. And that's off the 4.5 balanced. So it's got that nice DX180 there. It's kind of like, is that embossed or printed? I think it may be printed. I cannot feel a dip for like it to be embossed. Pretty discreet, which is good. I don't like too much branding. Okay. Now power, let's have a guess. Push up, try that. Yep, so then it fires up iBasso audio. That looks wicked sharp to me. I don't believe it's a highest resolution screen, but it's looks pretty good. Thinking about it. That's pretty cool. Welcome. So then we'll go through and set it up. So we go. I'll go English UK. Oh, fuck. So that's already froze up. Not great starts. Turn it off, click it on again. There we go. So now it's back. So that is a bit laggy, freezy. Shit, that did have English Australia. English Australia, wow, I'm impressed. Next. So you could see that system lag in it to start with. That's a bit shit. Righto, and then I'll connect up to all my Wi-Fi's and stuff. So that's your iBasso. And I'd say that, yeah, that's pretty sweet. And you just push the rotary dial and that'll turn it off. So a bit laggy at the start. Maybe that's just a boot up. Not too sure about that 4.4, but we'll give it a go. And then also we might charge it up a little bit. So the charge port is at the top. That's a bit stupid. I always like them down the bottom, but then again, that's where your headphone thing is. So we'll look at that, see how much juice it'll suck. That's 7.5, 5.8 watts. Oh, it's already 95% charged. That's all right. So I'll give it a go. Okay. Righto team, well that's PD checking out with this iBasso, so looking forward to giving that a bit of a spin with the hi-fi, man. That's going to be cool. G'day team, PD checking in. So I've just fired up the iBasso, and I can say that it's pretty easy to set up. I think some of the things you might notice is that when you dragging these icons from Android, like from your main screen across, it can be pretty janky and then flick back. So it just takes a bit of patience there. It's loaded and installed all the apps. The screen does look sweet. It's pretty snappy on the refresh. All Google Play and everything was just easy as to install. Installed Audible, installed Tidal, and just giving it a run. So that makes you laugh. Bit of Nana Mashkuri there. So I've pumped all kinds of things. Doja Cat. Ooh, don't want to get copyrights. All kinds of stuff. You know, from some heavy metal to some charty stuff, EDM, classics. And I will say that I think that it absolutely rocks. It definitely cranks much harder out of the 4.4 as expected because more power. The 3.5 does drive, no worries. I think this one does sound a little bit better too. I don't know whether that's just I've convinced myself. Apologies guys, I don't talk audiophile or understand all of the terms, but it does sound good separation, I would say, good spaciousness. It's very clear. But then again, so is this bloody iFiGOblu. This thing absolutely rips. Now for the size of it, like, Jesus, that thing is amazing. Like, this is an absolute ripper. Yeah, you have to run it from your phone or run digital source in, but this thing absolutely rips if you just want to bang it onto your phone. So just for like size comparison, if you want to have a look at, so these buttons here, that's go forward track, that's back track, or the other way around, then that's play pause. So it's real easy to use. Your volume slider, of course. So this is my old Samsung Note 10, and the Note 10 is much lighter, and I find it's better to hold because of the curved edges. So that's it size-wise compared to a Note 10. So it is shorter, but it is heaps fatter. Heaps fatter and heaps heavier. So that's it compared to a Note 10. So I would say it is pretty bulky, but it does sound very good. And that's playing. They're pretty much square on. So yeah, the difference is huge. It is very chunky. Would I say that's pocketable? Yeah, borderline. It looks like something's going on in your pants. So yeah, overall I'd say the sound on that is very impressive. That is driving these hi-fi man headphones. It's all very new for me, and you know, like anything, I think the more coin you spend, the better the results you get, including, you know, when I started with this Ampapa thing, you know, which is good for $200, but, you know, it's absolute junk when you compare it to something like the Mojo, or even to that iFiGOblu. Like, this thing absolutely rips. The digital source from that is a Dell Alienware desktop, which comes straight in optical. Yeah, there's probably 100 better ways to connect it with RCA or PDIF. I don't know, but it does sound amazing. So I'd say give that a go for sure. I know it's not the cheapest, but it's definitely nowhere near the most expensive. It sounds heaps better than the Hiby M300, but you can't really compare them. The Hiby is heaps smaller, and the Hiby is going to be better for you if you're just taking it to the gym. That's what I bought it for, so I'm not taking, you know, a smartphone with me with emails and text and do this and do that just to get away from everything, have some music and Audible. So M300 will shit it in for Audible and music. This does sound better, I can confirm, and it'll absolutely shit it in for those headphones, and it also shits it into for these IEMs, which I'm not super impressed with. These are some MoonDrop ones. Look, they're good, but there's no bass, and unless you want to fuck around with your Mojo2 and turn up the bass, yeah, they sound good. They do fit really nice, but they're not for me, so I like the Hi-Fi Man, and yeah, that's really cool. Righto team, well, that's my update. Sorry I'm not audiophile terms and stuff, but I'll tell you, it's definitely a thumb up. And yeah, it looks really nice too, but it is big and bulky, but yeah, I'd say that's a winner. Righto team, have an awesome day.